Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I am Crisis169. I am coming to you live with the Power Spectrum Internet. This is welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching my channel. If you're just new to my channel, please like, subscribe down below, turn notifications on, ring that bell. Now, I have my phone here. I have information on my phone about 2050, RTX 2050. It's a real thing. It's unreleased yet. The core clock, it says it's taking data from the 2050. It has 1070 on here on the benchmarks because they don't know what it looks like. It's probably be the same as 2050, the one right there. The one on top is 1070. The one on the bottom is 2060. It'll probably be the same as 2060. Um, Sports G has all. It does support ray tracing. Uh, the CUDA cores is a little weird because it's a little more CUDA cores. It's like 2,000 CUDA cores for the well, first off, and get into this, so really into this. The 2050 RTX series it wasn't even out. This is something that NVIDIA is trying to do to create some headway between this and the other cards that seem to be pretty much being taken up left and right. Because capital what you have once you pay even 2,000, and miners are just using them until they pretty much burn up. Physical rate at 2060 is by far better, obviously. Texture rate, 2060 wins again. The physical rate is 880.64 gigabytes per second, or 52.24 on the 2050. Memory bandwidth is 336 gigabytes, while the RTX 2050 is 224. And single precision performance, teraflops, gigaflops, 6.451, where the 2050 is 3,037. And there's different things to look at, though. There's different things you can look at and things you can get on here to understand. But really, guys, that's the basic information I'm giving you guys right now. My thoughts on it is this. NVIDIA is hurting for money. Not much money. Fans of NVIDIA and gamers like myself and yourself, I have a 2060 I got from my brother-in-law. He built my gaming rig. No Frankenstein at all. 100% parts. I love the machine. I have two SSD, 1 terabyte SSDs in here. I have a secondary 2 terabyte external one and a 4 terabyte 8 Xbox hard drive I use for my Xbox Game Pass games. Most of them. Some of them I'll play on the SSD like Halo if I have to, because it doesn't run real well without it. For some reason it doesn't run as well, so maybe because of that reason. That being said, though, guys, here's my thought on this. Okay, here's my thoughts on the situation. My thoughts are this. The 2050 will probably be in laptops, but they'll probably make them desktop proof here soon, or a die soon for them. It's not even half the power of the 20. It's about a little under half the power of 2060. They're trying to make a bridge gap between the GTX and RTX family. They're trying to get people to buy this stuff because scalpers and miners are just going to keep on buying the 30 series. You're not getting one this year. I'm not getting one this year. It's going to be a hell of a time to get one. If you get one cheap on Facebook, don't buy it. If you buy it, it'll probably burn your damn computer up because it'll probably catch fire because it's probably been mined so much that the cores and also it's probably breaking down in it now. It's going to becoming useless, or they won't sell it very cheap. You have to wait probably 2023, probably 2024, and latest 2025. Um, this is something that people have to understand and get. that people people do not want to don't want to believe that sorry don't want to believe that the 3000 series pretty much gone. Folks, you're not getting a new graphics card this time soon. I realized that 6 months ago. It's been almost not a year yet. Got this back in June, July, August, September, October, November. It's about sad thing about 6 months now. And I love it. Good system. I clean it out much I can. Hopefully I get some RAM sticks for Christmas. I want some 3600 hertz RAM sticks, 32 gigabytes, 60 gigabytes each, so I can really upgrade my RAM. I want to future proof it as much as I can with 2060 in there. The 16 is good, but it's right showing its age, especially with games like Battlefield 2042 that I still don't like playing. But I bought it and I can't get a refund because damn Steam. Like, oh, you played it for a week, you got a couple hours. Like, yeah, well, I couldn't play it until 12. You dorks. But anyway, though, um, that's a game I regret buying only on PC right now. Many games I regret buying on console, but it's a game I regret buying is 2042. I'm still saying buy, don't buy that crap. Even if they fix it, don't buy it. Show EA that you don't screw people like this. Anyway, though, enough of this crap, okay? The point being is, the 4000 series is coming out within the next year or two. And we all know the scalpers are doing this because they're going to grab them up, and NVIDIA can't do anything about it. They're going to sell to anybody. They'll sell to grandma if they could. They don't care. Um, we have our lovely administration trying to make energy cars, green, battery cars the way the future. Can't do that when you don't have enough batteries, chips to do anything. But whatever. No, what do I know? I'm just some fat guy who plays video games, right? Um, that being said, though, guys, so what is the deal with 2050? I think it's more of a stopgap to bring people in because the closest you can get is 1080 Ti. That's like $1,000 easy, over $1,000. This 2060 cost me $700, like a $300 $400 graphics card. You could buy a 66 Super at GameStop if you can find one. GameStop for like 329, 330. That's a GTX 1660 Super. A lot of people, PC build people, first time people buying PC builds, first time builder are buying that. They want something to play in their system to run their systems, so they can play and they can play some games on it. Just it ain't gonna be RTX. You're probably gonna be having to put it down in medium or low for a while because of that reason alone. But if you're okay with that, then you're fine. If you're okay at running it on low or running it on mid-range system, mid-range graphic like me. I'm playing I'm playing Mafia on my 2060. It runs great. I have it on high settings, medium settings. Cause my GPU goes with 100%. So I drop it down, it goes down about 2%, like by 80, 98, 95, 90 something percent. So I can turn it to medium and go lower. I have it on 1440p because I play in 1080p. It looks different. But, I might lower it down to 1080p and put it on high again. It'll probably run a lot better. Run better off the GPU, obviously. But certain games like Battlefield 2042, that meant I could put it on low and still be running GPU pretty high. Because the game is very GPU bound. The only games CPU bound would be like Minecraft and games like that require a very strong CPU. And I have a Ryzen 5 5600X in this thing, so it runs really good. Um, but the 2050 is a good card. I think would be a decent card. Now it's kind of some people say, well, it's just a nuisance thing. J2 Cents might say it's not great. Game of Nexus might say it's not great, but and even J2 Cents said this: if you can find a 2050 RTX and put it in your system, you have something to play on. Now it's only 4 gigabytes VRAM, and that's pretty much laughable because my 6 GB VRAM has trouble keeping up. But it is better than nothing. And if you got a new PC you just built and they can run it, and you don't mind playing games on medium settings, and a lot of new games, you're gonna have to. I do on some games like Shadow Tomb Raider and even Battlefield 2042. You know, you gotta find your sweet spot, or turn down the resolution from 2K to 1080p, and maybe turn it down to 60 or maybe 120. Um, but that's something that you might have to do. That people have to do that kind of stuff, and that right there is something that you have to do. And I think people don't understand it. They don't understand why they're doing this, because they're trying to create a 2060 12 GB card, VRAM card, that doesn't do nothing for it all, really. The Super's where to go. They can create a 2060 Super 12 GB card. That probably be or 12 or 2060 Ti. But then again, the scalpers would be scalping it up, so it'd be kind of useless to do so. But I think they're trying to keep it down low, keep it around a certain number, so the miners won't just start raiding it, because the miners are already rated at 3060, 6600 XT, 36 Ti. All are being rated. Even 2080s are being rated for mining. Not very great mining, but whatever. And scalpers looking at chops, taking all they can. You're not going to find these cards, folks. You need to take what you get your hands on. Okay. I'm going to make a new video here in a few seconds. You know, about the PC situation in a whole. But 2050 looks pretty interesting. It's a lot less powerful. About half the VRAM, a little two gigabytes less VRAM in my 2060. But if they create a 60 GB 2050, or 5 GB 2050, or something like that, or what do they do? It might be worthwhile. But I'll talk about that here in a little bit. Thank you guys for my video. Like, subscribe, turn notification, ring that bell. I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Bye.